Thy Kingdom Come is a prayer initiative organised all with this one prayer, that God would send His Spirit to empower the church to greater works of evangelism. A guy called Arthur Wallace once said, every great revival is born out of prayer, sustained by prayer, and brings forth more prayer. We believe that the church coming together in prayer, that God would send His Spirit to empower them to greater works of evangelism, will bring about change in our lifetime, will transform our nations, our towns, our cities, our streets, our families. A praying church is a powerful church. There are 5 ways that you can get involved as a church in Thy Kingdom Come. The first one is to hold a regular prayer meeting from May the 31st to June the 9th. An hour a day. You could be in the morning, could be at lunchtime, could be in the evening, or you could do all 3 if you're ambitious. However, we just want you to gather together. It could be in a home, it could be in a church building, anywhere, and pray for an hour each day that God would send His Spirit to empower the church to greater works of evangelism. The second thing that you could do would be to host a week of 24/7 prayer. Find a room that you can set aside for the entire week, get members of your community to set up for an hour each, and then you can just pray non-stop, night and day, for an entire week leading up to Pentecost. The third thing that you could do would be to prayer walk. Gather as a church or a group of individuals and walk around your streets, praying outside schools, hospitals, police, wherever you feel that the Lord would take you in your town. There's something really encouraging about getting out and engaging the senses and praying around your town. So we're asking that you would simply and quietly walk around the town and pray that God's kingdom would come wherever He's placed you. The fourth thing you could do would be to set up a creative prayer station in your church building. Now, we have loads of resources on the Thy Kingdom Come website that you can go and look at that will help you set one of these wonderful prayer stations up. The fifth way that you could get involved would be to hold a beacon event. This is where all the churches in your area come together in unity to pray, to worship, and to celebrate the culmination of these 10 days of prayer. Like never before. So these are 5 ways you can get involved in Thy Kingdom Come. Now in Matthew 9 it talks about Jesus walking through the crowds, and it's saying that they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. In Matthew 10 He then calls together His disciples. So His response to the multitude was to call together the few. Our response to the multitudes of people in our nations who don't yet know Jesus is to call together the few, the church, to pray like never before that people would come to know Christ. That is what Thy Kingdom Come is all about. Join us from Ascension to Pentecost this year.